Welcome to Educational TV. Blessings to all of my subscribers and all who is here for the first time. You know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share. Now people, I saw a headline in the Jamaica Gleaner. You know what I'm saying? And the headline read and goes like this. Grief and disappointment. Policemen murder spotlight tardy JCF death benefit. Lack monitoring of deportees. Now people, all systems in Jamaica are broken. All systems in Jamaica is broken. The hospital system, it's broken. Because we all remember people, Jody and Ferran, who died in the hospital after delivering her baby, people, and was moved from hospital to hospital, parish to parish. We also see people, an 81-year-old man died in prison just the other day after spending more than 40 odd years in a prison without being tried. People are charged, and he died there at 81 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then we hear the Prime Minister come out and say the system must revamp. But all system in Jamaica supposed to be revamped, people, because all systems are broken. The water system, the wharf, every system in Jamaica is broken. Now people, may get into the story that we see in the Jamaica Gleaner. And it is a shock to me, people. It's a shock. You know what I'm saying? And I know it will be a shock to you, people. You know what I'm saying? Because it says grief and disappointments. Policeman murders spotlight tardy JCF death benefit. Lack monitoring of criminals, deportees. Now, the story says the families of the two cops slain in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, last Friday are each entitled to a 14 million payout from the government. Now, people will all remember that Friday gone, there was two policemen that lost their life, that there was ambush people by gunmen in Horizon Park and two others injured. And the culprit in that case, who is now died, people, is Damian Hamilton, a deportee from the United States who was a member of the United States Army. And that same day, people, with less than 7 hours, Damian Hamilton was gunned down, people, in St. Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Now, the families of the two cops slain in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, last Friday, are each entitled to a 14 million payout from the government. But they could be in for a long wait, as it usually takes years before the funds are disbursed, renewing complaints from cops about the allocations of death benefits. Some 900 Jamaica Constabulary Force members have died in the line of duty since the JCF's establishment in 1867. Now it says any benefits for police officers killed in the line of duty usually take up to 5 or 10 years. And sometimes even after that, the families have still not yet received money fumed one cop as he mourned the loss of the two cops in Spanish Town at a bar in Independence City, Portmore yesterday. He says it is even worse when the children's involved, especially if them have outside children, the money has to go through the Administrator General, and it's pure red tape, said the cop, who lost a colleague in 2013, whose family is still awaiting payment. Now, people, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Is this how it goes, that you lost your life as a cop in the line of duty and your family have to wait 10 to 15 years, people, to get the benefit from the government? This is ridiculous. People, once a cop die, the maximum time I think it should take is 3 weeks before that check is written to the family of the deceased cop. You know what I'm saying, people? And this cop is saying he lost a colleague in 2013 whose family is still waiting payment. Detective Corporal Dean Biggs and Constable Ricardo Hilton were both murdered during an operation in Horizon Park, St. Catherine, early Friday morning. 2 other officers were injured in the firefight. Only breadwinners. Both slain cops were the only children and breadwinners of their respective families. When contacted, Sergeant Patrick Rowe, chairman of the Jamaica Police Federation, declined to comment on the issue of late payment of death benefits for the slain cops, as the timing was inappropriate. Now it was about support for the families, he said. Biggs and his mother were particularly close, and she is looking fearfully down the road ahead without her son. It was a case of lightning strike twice for the family, as Biggs' cousins, also a policeman, was shot and killed by gunmen in Kendal, Manchester in 1997. Everybody is just devastated, completely devastated. They are inconsolable, said Rowe, describing the mood within the Federation. As I told them, there is nothing I can say to make them feel better. It is one of those situations where words just cannot make anyone feel better. Superintendent Leon Clunis, who is the JCF team involved in the St. Catherine state of emergency, and another cop were also shot and hospitalized. Yesterday, Clunis' relatives declined to comment on the incident, which has triggered rumors, speculation, and a blame game as to what led to the deadly attack. Clunis is stable, and we really just want some privacy while he recovers, said a loved one. In the meantime, investigators were yesterday still piecing together clues following the police killing of the main suspect in the Friday morning attack, Damian Hamilton, hours later in Corville Garden, St. Andrew. Police sleuth says Hamilton was deported from Canada in 2017 because of firearm violation. An M16 assault rifle, believed to be the weapon used to shoot the cops, was taken from the Horizon Park scene, and the handgun reportedly taken from his body in Corville Garden. There has been no confirmation or reports that Hamilton might have had ties with a religious extremist group. The Horizon Park incident has also triggered debate as to whether the government should establish stricter mechanism for monitoring deportees, especially those with a criminal history. In February, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey indicated that the police have no system to monitor and would not profile in the absence of a legal framework. Last Friday, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson suggested that there were no changes, noting that the police only collect basic information. They, the deportees, are not required by law to come in and say where they are. They are free to go unless they do something here in Jamaica that they are wanted for, he explained. Now, people, this is sick. You know what I'm saying, people? This is sick to know that you is the breadwinner of your family. You died in the line of duty. And the death benefit, people, for these officers take a very long time, sometimes 10, 15 years. How is that possible? People, as I said, all systems in Jamaica are broken. All. And you can bet, people, some politician gonna come out now and make a big speech about this, because it's now out there in the media and it's showing them up now. So some politician gonna come out and make a swift one and use a band-aid to cover up their mistake. You know what I'm saying, people? Because that's totally impossible for a policeman to die in the line of duty, and the death benefit takes 5 to 10 years, 15 years or more before the families of these cops can get the benefit. What a broken system. Now, Andrew Holness and his government and the Minister of National Security, Horace Chang, people, and all of them who are responsible for the government of Jamaica, supposed to hold down their heads in shame. You know what I'm saying? To know that this is happening to the same police officers who they talk about big in news and say they are 100% supported the JCF and the police movements in Jamaica by disrespecting their families when they died in the line of duty and waiting so long for the death benefits. These politicians, people, they are liars. You know what I'm saying? And they're supposed to be ashamed to see this come out in the public eye. Because as one police says, his colleague lost his life in 2013, and all now the family is still waiting for the death benefit. People, please leave your comment down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.